Yo, what is going on, everyone in the XRP community? Hope you guys are having yourselves a fantastic day today as usual. And what's that? Huh? The judge orders the SEC to turn over the Hinman documents. I never thought I would see the freaking day. The tweet blows up on Twitter like crazy. We got even more news regarding the court case today. Like, I know all the YouTubers already beat me to the, Hinman email news, but there's still more news after that. Guys, it's a good freaking day to be an XRP holder. Whew. However, we like to be full and transparent on the channel. Not going to lie, I'm pretty hungover right now. Took a shower, drank a bunch of water, in recovery mode. Had a very good friend of mine's birthday yesterday. Set up a really good party for them, and what I don't like is when somebody else mixes your cocktail. That's what I don't like, because you take a sip and you kind of do the math in your head. Oh, this is how much of the strong alcohol they put in. This is how much of the juice they put in. Like, I think they put in this much. No, I can't stand when other people mix your cocktail. Not that I don't trust them. It's just that they usually make them too stiff. If I would have done it myself, wouldn't be in this position today where I, feel terrible in my stomach. So, anyways, enough of my complaining. Let's go ahead and get into the information for today. As I have told you guys in the last few videos, yeah, dude, I didn't trust that last candle for a second. It did exactly what I said it would do. We predicted the candle pulling back to 41 cents, and then we said, hey, this thing's probably going to turn into a wick. If it doesn't, then the next weekly candle open will probably engulf that previous one, right? Dude, that whole entire candle is a scam, bro. It's not working. The seller's little fake out, it's not really doing anything, especially considering the groundbreaking news we have today. Breaking. Judge Torres overrules the SEC's objections and orders the SEC to turn over the Hinman documents. Oh my God, I don't even know how many pages this Dropbox file is going to be. It's only 9. I'm not going to read through this whole thing because we pretty much understand, but I just want to see the last sentence where it says, and so ordered. Is that what it is? So ordered. I love that. So ordered. Conclusion. For the foregoing reasons, the court overrules the SEC's objections and directs the SEC to comply with the orders. Yeah, it looks like the Hinman documents are going to have to be revealed. All the Hinman emails, all the Hinman conversations, all the transcripts of anything Hinman has ever fucking done as director of corporation finance. Because, I think the judge is thinking? I feel like the judge is really paying attention to John Deaton and all the stuff he's putting out. I mean, you got the Hinman calendar. You got him, meeting with the Ethereum consensus 7 times before the ETH free pass speech. And then the ETH free pass speech happens at the Yahoo Finance Summit, and then magically all of a sudden after that they never meet each other again. Not suspicious at all. I think the judge knows who's morally correct here. I think the judge honestly knows who is morally correct in this situation. It's just, I can't believe my eyes, dude. This tweet's got 12K likes on it, over 5,000 retweets, almost 5,000 retweets. Oh, God, guys, I can't lie. My stomach, man. I got to get the rest of this video done. There's just too much stuff going on. Judge Torres overrules the SEC's objections and orders the SEC to turn over Hinman documents. They try to claim that attorney-client privilege or the deliberative process privilege. That's not working for him. It's not working for him, dude. I can't believe this is the one day I'm not active on Twitter. The one day I'm not active on Twitter, this comes out. And this candle, I'm loving this thing, man. This thing is a complete scam. It is no way it's going down. I guarantee you guys we're going to get that 3-bar play to $1 a coin. No problem. Okay. Next one. So this isn't the news, but we got one more from Philin that is news. So some thoughts on the next steps in the quest for the Hinman documents. The SEC has a number of procedural cards they can try to play. Or they can play to try to further delay complying with the order to produce Hinman documents. First, they can ask Judge Torres to reconsider her order overruling the SEC objection. Oh, okay, well, I don't know if the SEC saw, but if they want to try to do that, it's so ordered. Like, they're fucking ordering you to do that. You want to talk to the judge and ask them to, reconsider it. That's I don't know. I'm not sure what so ordered means, but it sounds like that's set in stone. You're not changing that. Second, they can skip the motion for reconsideration and just ask her to certify an appeal of the decision she issued today. I mean, you're just fighting the judge at this point. It's at this point, it's not even really the SEC fighting Ripple. It's just the SEC brought Ripple to court, and then now the SEC wants to square up with the judge and argue with her and tell her she's wrong and incorrect. And, oh, you should reconsider it. Oh, you need to file an appeal. You are incorrect. Like, they're fighting the judge, which I think is the stupidest attempt you could ever take going on court. I mean, imagine you'd go to court or something, right? Let's say, DUI, right? Drunk driving. Or let's say it's like, your little hearing, and you just tell the judge, no, go screw yourself. I don't like you. No, you're wrong. What's going to happen to you? You're going to, much worse than if you would have actually complied, not trying to fight with the judge, which is what the SEC is doing. They want to fight with the judge as much as they can. Okay? And I remember a few months ago, it wasn't this same thing. I can't remember what it was. You guys got to help me out with the comments below. But it was something like the judge ordered the SEC to, like, you got to show, like, something from Hinman. It was something from Hinman they had to show. And the SEC objects. And then I think this is like they overruled the SEC. So the whole thing with Philin saying, first, they could go to ask Judge Torres to reconsider her overruling. Second, they could skip the motion for reconsideration and ask her to certify an appeal of the decision. It's like, dude, like, Judge Torres has already said a few months ago, hey, you guys need to turn over the Hinman documents. SEC objects. Now she's saying, hey, I'm overruling your objection. You need to turn over the documents. What are you going to do again? What, go in a circle and keep objecting? Making it worse for themselves? I don't know, man. But anyways, this is just Philin saying, like, this is what the SEC, what they could do going on from here. Not necessarily what he thinks the SEC will do, but what they could do. So third, they could go to the Court of Appeals directly on a petition for writ of mandamus. Jeez, English. As I mentioned here before, these are all low probability of success maneuvers. But if the SEC wants to delay producing the documents, they may try any or even all of these maneuvers, and that could take an additional 2 to 3 months to work out. None of these attempts at delay, however, will impact the summary judgment schedule. I'm just excited to see the Hinman emails, man. iRemit Incorporated, a global payment remittance company that uses Ripple and software, has filed an application to file an amicus brief in support of the Ripple defendant's motion for summary judgment. Oh, now you got Ripple's partners coming and helping them out. Who remembers the SEC trying to contact Ripple's global partners outside of the United States that have nothing to do with the United States, and the SEC gets caught red-handed in court trying to do so and gets a little slap on the wrist? Who remembers that? Yeah, they started contacting overseas Ripple partners that have no fucking business with the United States. The SEC was going out abroad, probably emailing, calling, texting. I don't fucking know what the SEC does. But they're contacting RippleNet partners, okay, overseas. Got caught doing that. Now Ripple's going, oh, well, the SEC wants to, that you want to talk to Ripple partners so much, let me go ahead and bring them in on a little amicus brief to support Ripple. Oh, SEC does not like this, guys. This guy's putting ouchie mama. In this lawsuit, the SEC has taken the position that Ripple's distribution of XRP should be considered the trading of an unregistered security, and that XRP distribution functions as an investment contract within the meaning of the Securities Act of 1933, thus subjecting XRP to federal securities regulation. This position badly misunderstands how XRP is actually used. Indeed, the SEC seems to misconstrue important aspects of the large and growing international cryptocurrency industry, seeking to expand its regulatory authority over markets that have no relationship to its traditional scope of authority. Oh, that's a burn right there. That's a burn right there, guys. And this is the finish him move. I gotta see this. So through its proposed amicus brief, iRemit offers the court an important perspective that of an actual ODL customer that uses XRP. Simply put, market participants like iRemit do not use XRP as an investment of any kind. Rather, it is used as a tool. Used as a tool for payment transfers. It is used because of speed, efficiency, and security, not because of any expectation that its inherent value will increase over time. Well, that's why we buy it, but not for the actual customer, right? The way in which iRemit uses ODL, which in turn uses XRP and the XRP ledger, demonstrate that these are not, in fact, securities in any sense of that word. In sum, iRemit's perspective as an ODL customer will aid the court in its consideration of the SEC's lawsuit and defendant's motion for summary judgment. For ongoing reasons, no, for the foregoing reasons, iRemit respectfully request. Dude, I can't read, guys. I'm so hungover right now. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to get through this, man. I am so fucked up right now. I can't. It's hard to read. But anyways, iRemit respectfully requests that the court grant its motion for leave to file in this case. The Amicus Curiae brief is attached as Exhibit A to the accompanying declaration of Brian Farkas. Okay. Jeez, okay, I'm sorry I had to read so slow and so horrible and, like, not even be able to pronounce words properly. Like I said, guys, when you go to a party, don't let somebody else mix your cocktail. No. They make it way too stiff because they think it's funny to get you drunk. No, mix your own cocktail, dude. All right, anyways, guys, that's the information for today. That's the news. We're going to end up seeing those Hinman documents, those Hinman emails. Of course, the SEC, they're going to try to do everything they can to delay it and fight the judge even more, which will make it worse for themselves in the long run. But, hey, if the SEC wants to shoot themselves in the foot 3 times, we're going to let them do it. We're not going to tell them where to point the barrel, okay? So, guys, it's fucking great stuff. It's fucking great stuff. Get the Hinman emails coming out, Hinman documents, Hinman schedules. Anything to really do with Hinman is going to get revealed. That's the greatest part. Because that corrupt, sleazy motherfucker, we got a hold of his schedule. He met with Consensus, who I know people are going to say, oh, Consensus is an independent company, the Ethereum blockchain. No, the fucking guy who co-founded Ethereum runs that company, and they run a hell of a lot of Ethereum. They hold a lot of Ethereum. They hold a shit ton of Ethereum, okay? They control Ethereum. JP Morgan's investing in Consensus. They're trying to get their hands on Ethereum and control it. Control the network, okay? Hinman meets with Consensus 4 times. Has 7 total meetings about Ethereum. 7 meetings about Ethereum before his speech. Then magically, once the ETH Free Pass speech comes out, he is no longer meeting with Consensus or discussing Ethereum. I think that's why the judge overruled their decision. Or the SEC's objection. Because the judge, I think, is really right now trying to look for who's morally correct here. Who's been a corrupt piece of shit and who's actually trying to, change the world and get something done and try to bring the whole world onto one level playing field, decentralized payments network to allow people that, work overseas, send money back home to their families instantly at low cost, right? That affects people, Let's say you're a father, with a family of 4 or a family of 5, over the Philippines or Indonesia, and you go over and you're working in Japan for higher wages and you got to send money back home. You think, the money going back in 7 days compared to a minute is going to make a huge difference? I mean, yeah, dude. That's like the breadwinner of the family going abroad. I mean, I guarantee you this is happening with so many families across the world nowadays. People seeking higher wages. That's what we see a lot of today. People leaving their families, leaving their countries, going to new countries with higher GDPs, trying to get higher wages to send the money back home. Getting the money there in seconds at low cost. Dude, that is literally life-changing, okay? That is literally life-changing. Bringing down that $50 cross-border payment fee to next to nil, that's life-changing. I think the judge is really seeing that now. It's really, what's Ripple doing? What's the SEC doing? SEC's taking bribes, trying to create some sort of freaking, I don't even know what you would call that, but just kind of a, they're being corrupt with Ethereum. They're trying to give Ethereum like a unfair chance or something. I don't know. Guys, I'm going to quit talking. I'm hungover as shit. You guys understand the news. I'll see you guys in the next one.